Have you ever been blindsided by someone you trusted? Imagine investing your time, energy, and heart into a relationship, only to discover betrayal lurking in the shadows. The pain feels unbearable, and emotions spiral out of control. But what if I told you the most powerful response isn't anger, it's silence? Let me tell you about Mark. He believed he had found his soulmate, planning a future filled with love and commitment. But one day, the truth surfaced: she had been seeing someone else. His first instinct? Confront her, demand answers. But instead, he did something unexpected: he stayed silent. Silence isn't weakness, it's power. It forces the other person to sit with their guilt, to wrestle with their own conscience. When you argue, plead, or seek closure, you're giving them control over your emotions. But when you step back, you reclaim your strength. Mark's silence drove his ex mad. She kept reaching out, desperate for a reaction that never came. He understood a crucial truth: reacting only prolongs the pain, while silence allows for healing and self-discovery. When someone betrays you, their guilt is their burden to bear, not yours to relieve. By remaining silent, you shift the power dynamic in your favor, forcing them to face their actions without your validation or response. This isn't about playing games, it's about emotional maturity. A strong, confident person doesn't need to chase closure, they create it within themselves. Instead of focusing on the past, redirect that energy into self-growth. Invest in yourself, build new skills, and surround yourself with supportive people who uplift you. The best response to betrayal is transformation, becoming a stronger, happier version of yourself. Imagine the long-term impact of silence. Months later, Mark's ex admitted that his silence haunted her more than any confrontation could have. It forced her to reflect on what she lost, while he had moved on to a more fulfilling life. This is the true victory, not revenge, but growth. Silence isn't just an absence of words, it's a statement of self-worth. It's choosing peace over chaos, confidence over desperation, and growth over stagnation. If you've ever been in Mark's shoes, take a step back and observe. Are you seeking validation from someone who doesn't deserve it? Are you giving away your power by engaging in pointless debates? Reclaim your voice by choosing silence. It will not only set you free but will also lead you towards the love and respect you truly deserve. Why do betrayers seek a reaction? Because guilt is unbearable. They want to shift blame, turn pain into a debate, or find justification for their actions. But when you refuse to engage, you deny them the relief they crave. Imagine a courtroom where one party never shows up. The case can't proceed. That's exactly what happens when you refuse to participate in their attempts at damage control. Psychologically, guilt and shame are powerful emotions that can drive people to seek validation, even from those they have hurt. When someone betrays you, their conscience wrestles with the consequences of their actions, and they seek a way to lessen their own discomfort. They may provoke you, hoping to spark an argument that allows them to paint themselves as the victim or justify their behavior. However, by maintaining your silence and refusing to engage in their manipulative tactics, you reclaim your power. Silence isn't just the absence of words, it's a statement of self-worth. It sends a message that you refuse to be a pawn in their emotional game. This psychological approach forces them to face the weight of their actions alone, without the opportunity to project their guilt onto you. Consider this: when you engage in an argument with a betrayer, you validate their presence in your life. You show them that their actions still hold influence over you. But by staying silent, you break the cycle. You redirect your energy inward, focusing on healing and personal growth. Over time, this shift in focus empowers you, while leaving the betrayer trapped in their own web of self-doubt and regret. Ultimately, the best revenge isn't anger or retaliation, it's moving on. It's showing that their betrayal did not break you but instead made you stronger. So next time someone who hurt you seeks a reaction, remember, silence speaks louder than any words ever could. Many people think revenge means making the other person suffer. But real revenge isn't about hurting them. It's about proving they no longer have power over you. Mark didn't just stay silent, he focused on himself. He hit the gym, picked up new hobbies, and surrounded himself with positive people. And guess what? Months later, his ex reached out, full of regret, but by then, her words meant nothing. Healing isn't about ignoring pain. It's about processing it on your own terms and transforming it into wisdom. Instead of dwelling on betrayal, ask yourself, were there red flags I ignored? Did I settle for less than I deserved? Did I prioritize someone else's needs over my own well-being? Growth comes from self-reflection, not from seeking validation from someone who hurt you. Mark used his experience to become wiser in relationships, ensuring he never made the same mistakes again. He dedicated time to personal development, reading books on emotional intelligence, practicing self-care, and surrounding himself with supportive people. Instead of letting betrayal define him, he allowed it to refine him. True healing happens when you stop looking for closure from others and find it within yourself. Moving forward is about embracing your self-worth and knowing that the right person will appreciate you for who you truly are. So, the next time betrayal shakes your world, remember, your silence isn't just a response, it's a powerful statement. A declaration that your worth isn't tied to someone else's actions. That you refuse to let their choices dictate your emotional state. Silence isn't about weakness, it's about reclaiming control over your own narrative. When you choose not to engage in endless arguments or desperate attempts for closure, you break the cycle of pain. Instead, you create space for healing, self-growth, and clarity. True strength comes from knowing when to walk away and invest your energy in something that truly serves you. The choice is yours. Remain stuck in a loop of heartbreak or rise above it. Stronger and wiser. What will you choose? If this message resonates with you, take a moment to reflect. Drop a comment below and share your thoughts. Let's navigate this journey together.